Hi, I'm Arman, and I'm going to talk about the second app I made with actually entirely using AI, including the copy and everything. So, the thing with AI, in my opinion, is that it just lets me iterate very quickly and see what works, see what doesn't, and keep improving the quality. So, just be able to run experiments very quickly. And this app I developed in around 2 hours, just as like kind of like a side project. I saw the concept already exist, but I thought it'd be cool if I could do it myself. The first thing it starts out with is a hard paywall. So that's what I was experimenting with here. How can I optimize um, purchases of this hard paywall? So if I just get into the app, the concept of the app is it lets you take a picture of your room and lets you restage it in any sort of interior design, which I also can update entirely on my end without pushing out an update. The backend is all Firebase. Um, there's no there's no fast API or any sort of small service running. It's actually entirely just this Swift code talking to Firebase. And for the images, there actually is a bit of caching involved, so that once you load it, you don't have to go back and load it again. So like interior ones will load pretty quickly. And just to get to the point of it, let's try it out with an image. So I've added a quick photo to demonstrate the image generation, and it actually uses Google's model, Gemini Flash Image. So let's pick a rustic cabin. So it takes a second, and it's actually an agent that analyzes the features of the image and then generates a custom prompt for that particular image. And as soon as you do your first like transformation, it asks you for a rating to ensure that the app does get ratings, and if the image generation is good, which most likely it will be, then they'll rate it highly. And it gives you a sliding before and after image demonstration. So in this case, this is quite like a stark transformation, but it's mainly there to give the user an idea of what they can do, and they can even set the intensity a little lower if it removed any walls, which is possible. So we can try it again to get a more realistic transformation. Yeah, so I think this keeps a bit of the features more, such as this bookshelf beneath the television, and it does take trial and error because it is artificial intelligence. It does require oversight. It does require guardrails, and in this case, it's not a life and death scenario, but it does go to say that the input really does affect the output, and that saves over here. So yeah, that was just a quick demo, entirely made with AI. I got better at it as I did more projects, but it was a very fun thing, and it is deployed on the App Store with real users that I get feedback from.